So, Jen, like we touched on earlier, and a lot of our dogs, especially coming out of shelters, they're anxious and they don't, like some of the pet owners don't necessarily want to go to the vet and put them on like some really intense, like anti anxiety medication. So, there's a lot of CBD medications out right now. So, do you think you would ever expand into CBD for dogs? And also, even though we're DDD, digger digger doggos, probably people that are watching us are cat lovers,
EDC.
and we love our cats as well. So would you ever expand into doing something for cats?
Well, I talked about transparency. So, full disclosure, I have a 19-year-old cat at home that I call our CEO, who is our cat
Cats are always
executive
like that.
officer. That's how I know how each product will affect a kitty. My non-clinical study of one. But we will be coming out with a cat treat sooner
Okay,
than later. We
great.
are working on it, and we're working on it with a pretty major customer. So when that launches, I'll be sure to let you know, and we'll come back
Yay.
on and talk about
Okay.
it. And then, as far as the CBD product, right now it isn't something on our radar. While I fully believe in that,
Sure.
my cat, who, like I just said, is 19 and very arthritic, I have her on a CBD
Sure.
product daily.
Yeah.
But right now, we don't have plans for that because, like I said, I launched 4 dog products at once. So I need to get my feet underneath me on those before
And you still
I
have all your hair.
expand. No, about half of it fell out, but thank you for saying so.
Your hair looks beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so
But yeah,
CBD in the
but
future,
no
cat
CBD,
treats.
no, but cat treats, yes. I'm in the process of working on something a little fish shaped and crunchy. Kitties eat by mouth feel more than they eat by like taste is one proponent, but mouth feel is really important. Similar to
Really?
humans.
Okay.
Yeah, dogs don't care.
Is smell number one with cats?
I think smell might be number
And
one with
then,
all mammals. I'm not certain,
okay.
but yes, if it
Okay.
smells off-putting, that's why actually you'll find some dogs won't eat a joint treat sometime or a joint supplement sometimes because the omega-3s has an off-putting smell to
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
that's attractive to cats. But
So then you
yeah,
just wrap that in
bacon
or chicken or cheese
or
or a pill
yes,
pocket
or anything. Yeah.
and then down the hatch.
Right, exactly. The
Amazing.
pill pocket is something. Well, that's a brand name, but
Yeah. You should come up with
something to
pill
help.
pockets.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't use that because it's a brand name, but something to help pets take their medicine is
Yeah.
probably the
And
next
actually,
dog
pill
That's really
we
pockets.
come out with.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a heck of a time putting a pill down my dog's throat.
yeah. None of
You
them
know.
like it for some reason.
No.
Then again, if someone grabbed hold of me and started shoving, I probably
I do it
wouldn't love
with
that.
I do it with Itty sometimes, one tooth Itty. But honestly, pill pockets, like the ingredients are not good. So maybe that's something that you should look into.
That's
Exactly.
actually when we come out with the next
Yeah.
canine product, it probably
Yeah.
will be along those lines. Yeah.
Something you could like just shove a pill in. Every time we sit down and we talk to somebody new, we bring in a guest like you, Jen. Like, I am always educated. Like, seriously, I'm not kidding you. I've learned so much from you today. And I'm so grateful for you being here. I mean,
Likewise.
I already knew that my dogs loved your treats, but your background, your education, like the amount of time and thought and just focus that you put into what our dogs need moving into cats, right?
Right.
For their nutritional needs is incredible. And it's not like it's something that everybody can do. Everybody can afford you, everybody can afford your products. And even if you have to do out there, people listening, like one little thing, like one thing, maybe you buy Jen's Be Better treats, maybe you buy Jen's bacon and
Porkies.
cheddar porkies. Yeah, these or the joint supplement treats or whatever it is, like one little thing, or you add, or the poop bags, or you add coconut water into your dog's diet, whatever it is, like any little thing that you can do to make your dog healthier is not only going to like enable them to live longer, but it's going to like vet bills, money you spend out in the
Right.
long run, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing I was going to say about our skin and coat product is that It's not to take the place of your veterinary visit
Right.
at all.
Yeah, we're not saying we're vets.
It will enhance their lives and their coats so that you might make those veterinary visits less
That's right.
often. If in the itchy season, spring, summer, if all of
Yes.
a sudden you're going every other month, now maybe you're going every third month or every fourth month, and that's money back in your pocket.
Yeah.
So,
It's like what we talked about, like, limiting our sugar, the way we eat, all that kind of
exactly.
stuff. It's the same thing with our pets.